Hello everybody and welcome back to Quarantine Kids Storytime. My name's Sascha Cooper and I'm the co-founder of the project. Here it is again folks, it's the weekly weekend roundup where I bring you what's coming up on the channel over the weekend as well as highlighting the chapter book for the next week. Talking of which, if you wonder why I'm dressed like this, you could probably tell if you've been following the Heidi launch from this week. I'm actually about to start recording the next 5 chapters, which will be coming from Monday. And that's Heidi by Johanna Spyri. So this is a little sneak preview of what I'll be wearing. Change the makeup as well. So there you go. Anyway, it's Valentine's weekend, guys. So happy Valentine's to you all. Whether you're in a coupling or single or whatever your preference. Really and truly, this weekend is about love in all forms. What we do know from some of the stories that we've shared on this channel is that love is endless. And in fact, I'm going to bring a special highlight to this. If you've been following our channel for a while, you may remember K.R. Boyter's The Glass Princess that we've featured twice now on the channel. Now, that is a fairy tale with a twist. It actually promotes the idea of self-love and self-acceptance. And that's really what it needs to come down to first and foremost before we even think about entering into a relationship. I mean, that's only my own personal opinion. You may well have something completely different. But here's the thing. Fairy tales are fantastic. It promotes the idea that there is someone for everybody. But really and truly, as that tale of the Glass Princess demonstrates, self-love and self-acceptance is really the first stage before even other partners can be considered. And I should know I've been on that journey myself before ending up with my current partner, Jack Chandler. Hello, sweetie, if you're watching. Happy Valentine's Day as well. Anyway, but to quote Rupaul, if you don't know who Rupaul is, look him up. Absolutely amazing drag queen. And there's also some great drag queens which we've got to embark upon because they've also been doing their own children's storytelling project. So do go and check them out, or at least Google them, see what they've been up to. But anyway, back on track. To quote RuPaul, if you can't love yourself, how on earth are you going to love somebody else? Can I get an amen in here? But that's what he tends to say a lot, and he's right. Because the biggest relationship that we can ever have is with ourselves. And that's part of the reason why I got on board with Quarantine Kids. Because we need to encourage more and more of our relationship, not just with ourselves, but we've also got to encourage for the relationship with books and reading as a whole. And I know full well that a lot of the actors and the readers that have been on board with this project and still are, some of them have actually said to me on the QT that doing this project has really reignited their love for stories and poetry and words. And I hope that over the Valentine's weekend and going forwards, we get a certain connection with words again. And that's really a part of the reason why I'm on board with Quarantine Kids. It's because of that. So talking of love for books, we're certainly going to dive into some great revisits over the weekend. So, this weekend, we are revisiting a classic story that was done for us in the summer by the wonderful Christine Hounslow. And that is taken from the Arabian Nights, and it's called Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. Now, she did this over a series, basically. So, we're going to revisit that series over the next few weekends. So, part 1 and part 2 is today and tomorrow. Today, we also get to revisit a wonderful classic by Phill Humphries. No, it's not Tiddles the Cat or Eric the Elf, strangely enough. No, he actually very kindly did for us on this channel Edith Nesbit's version of William Shakespeare's Tales. and there's actually something quite interesting in the pipeline regarding Shakespeare, so keep your eye on the channel as things develop. But all I can say is it's on the QT at the moment. But I digress. Anyway, Phill Humphries did this wonderful series for us that was Edith Nesbit's Shakespeare's Tales. And the first thing that we're going to kick off with today from those is, because we're going into spring now, it's A Midsummer Night's Dream by William Shakespeare and Edith Nesbit in this instance. Then tomorrow, after Alibaba Part 2, we're going to revisit some Beatrix Potter, and we haven't actually revisited Beatrix Potter for a long time, and there's been a lot about her life recently, so I thought it was very appropriate that we bring it back. So, we are revisiting the tale of Jeremy Fisher by Beatrix Potter, read by the main founder of this channel, Alice J. Crouch. So, with this in mind, happy Valentine's weekend to you all, and I hope you enjoy the tales on offer. I will next see you on Monday for Chapter 5 of Heidi by Johanna Spyri. So, if you are new to the channel, before I leave you, please do subscribe, and welcome to you all if you've just recently subscribed. We are now on 130 subscribers. Yay! Absolutely unbelievable. So thank you so much for your support. Keep sharing the tales, keep spreading the joy, and keep watching the channel as things develop. We've got some, like I say, we've got some exciting things with some potential other Shakespeare stuff coming up as well. But more on that to come as things are finalised. In the meantime, please continue to subscribe and share. My name's Sascha Cooper, and this has been the weekly weekend roundup on Quarantine Kids Storytime. Take care, everybody, and see you on Monday. Bye-bye!